Alright guys, let's walk this property and see what we gotta do. So we're gonna pick these up. You see the back. It doesn't look that bad. I can easily mount it, but I'll just probably use a basket. Okay. Not bad. I'm gonna use a basket and empty it out in the back here. Okay. Not bad. Over here as well. All right, let's get hot. What's going on, guys? Man, another year going by, huh? So this is my last video for 2022, and today we're going to talk about several subjects. Number one is what you should be doing this time of the year, right? Now, if you're new to the lawn care business, guys, you know, yeah, this is a time when you should be thinking about where do you actually want to work. You know, think about the location. Just don't put out flyers in any community and just, you know, go all over the place putting out flyers and giving it to this one and that one and the other. No, guys, you have to really think about, where do I want to work? What subdivision do I want to target, right? Because the goal is for you to have 1, 2, 3, the more homes you have side by side or within the same subdivision, the more money you're gonna make. That's just the way business is, right? Because you're minimizing driving time, which we call windshield time. You're saving on gas, and all you have to do is jump on your mower and go from property to property, right? So you need to think about, man, which locations do I want to work, and try to keep them close by. You know, try not to go to the east side, to the west side, to the north side. You know, stay within one particular area. Why? Because again, like I just stated, you know, you don't want to waste time, guys, you know, because in our business, time is money. So this is the time where you need to make your flyers, think about, you know, how many flyers you want to put out in certain places. And one real good tip is that you have to canvas, you have to hit up those locations more than one time. Okay, why? Because you want the customers, or you know, the prospects to know who you are. Not one time, you know, hit them up and then go back home and be all sad because no one called you. You have to put it out now and do those cleanups for those who, you know, didn't get their property cleaned up at the beginning of the year. And then, you know, a month later, put more flyers out the same location. And then, you know, in March, put out more flyers. and so on and so forth, right? Because you want them to recognize your business. You want them to get familiarized with your business, right? That's new guys. Guys have been in business for a while. This is the time when you need to start making a list. Make a list of all your customers, right? And then put the ones to the side that didn't pay you on time, the one that were too picky, gave you a headache, the one that stressed you out, the one that complained. You know, the reality is, guys, those customers gotta go. As bad as it may seem, those customers have to go. Why? Because they're stressing you. You know, a lot of times we tend to give value to the ones that are stressing us, and we want to go back over there and do a better job and give them extra stuff and do this and do that. No, man, get rid of them. Let them go. You gotta let those customers go. And I know it's hard, believe me. Been there, done that. You know, they're non-payers. You're sitting up every day calling them, texting them, emailing them, and you don't get your money. They always have an excuse. But the moment you don't show up, they're ringing your phone off the hook. Where are you? How come you didn't show up? But yet they forget that, you know, they're not paying you. So guys, you need to really pay attention to those customers. You know, I mean, the reality is you have to get rid of them. You know, as bad as it may seem. Again, you know, you gotta get rid of your stressors. Another thing that you need to be doing now, guys, is make a list of things that you need. Okay, like what? Mower blades, oil, filters, both oil filters and air filters. You know, things that you know, edger blades, those type of things that you always need, reoccurring supplies. Bags, if you're bagging leaves, you know, buy them in bulk. You know, if you need non-selective herbicide, this is a time when you can go to the Home Depot or Lowe's and get them for cheap, right? These are the times when you need to start bulking up, guys. Buy in bulk and you'll save. Don't wait until you need it to go out there and buy it, because you know you need it. You've been in business. You know what you need. So why wait? What are you waiting for? Right? Another thing is, this is a time when, again, if you did not start your savings, guys, it's going to be the first of the year. Start implementing a saving plan. Okay? Because again, winter will come again, and yes, some of us, some of you guys have snow plowing and stuff like that, you know, and some of you guys don't have work. So you need to implement a budget and start your savings, right? A good number is 3 to 4 months of the monies that you need to survive. Multiply that number and get a total, and then divide that number by 12, but not really 12, by how many months you're actually working, and that is the sum that you need to put up in the bank every month, and of course including your taxes, right? Because I'm sure you know you're legit and you're paying your taxes. Oops, I dropped my stuff. Let me go ahead and put it back here. So yes, you know, these are the times, guys. You have a lot of time on your hands, so you can't say that you're busy. You know, it doesn't snow every day. It is, you know, it is snowing pretty bad right now in certain parts of the U.S. But these are the days where you need to take the time and look at these things, guys. You know, look at your business overall. Look at your budget. What can you do in order to save money? You know, Do you have a lot of windshield time? Where your guys are going from point A to point B, and it takes you 30 minutes to get there, 30 minutes to come back. That's a whole hour that you're paying someone just to ride in your truck, right? Look at the properties that you're doing. Do you honestly need someone with you? I've noticed, guys, I don't know why, but everybody always comment, when you gonna get a helper? When you gonna get a helper, Johnny? Why? I don't need a helper, guys. Believe me, I don't need a helper. With a helper, with me, what comes with it? Stress. See what I mean? Because, guys, no one is gonna be as detailed, as efficient, as caring as you, the owner. And that is reality. I don't care what type of helper you have, guys. People call out. People, come in to work with an attitude, and it messes up your day. Everybody wants more money. Doesn't matter what you pay someone. They're never satisfied. And that's just the way things are. See? That's just the way things are. So if you want to deal with that, that's fine. I love working by myself because I have no rush. I can take a whole hour on this property if I wanted to, and I have no worries. See? When you have somebody with you, then you're looking at the clock. 24/7, you're looking at the clock, because it's all about efficiency. You want to make sure you get 100%, or at least 75 to 85% out of that individual, right? So when you're by yourself, what are you doing? You take your sweet time, right? You can take the longest break you want to. You can do whatever the heck you want to and not worry about somebody else. So the consensus is you don't always need a helper, guys. Depending on the size of your properties. If you're out there doing more than 15 and 16 properties a day, then yes, I can definitely see you needing some help. But if you're doing anything less than that, guys, nah, you don't. Again, it all depends on where your properties are located and how big are your properties. But you should know how to kind of gauge that, right? But the thing is, you don't always need a helper. You don't. But all right, getting back to what we were talking about, guys. These are the times when you need to look at your business as a whole, and the economy, is moving in certain directions where you as a business owner, you can't always turn around and say, well, this year I'm going to increase my prices. It doesn't work like that. Don't believe what you hear people say on YouTube, guys. Every year you can bump up your prices. You can. You can't do it. So yes, you can bump your prices up, but not every year. You gotta learn how to cut costs. That is part of being a savvy business owner. Now, when it comes to these shrubs here, guys, I don't do the shrubs. All I'm doing right now is just a quick cleanup for this property. But yeah, that's the way you gotta do it, guys. This is the time of the year when you kind of need to kind of just look back and look at your business. And guys, if you are doing the same thing that you did last year, then expect the same results. If your business is not progressing, if you're not being profitable, or if you don't want to gain more customers, but yet you're doing the same thing you did last year, well, expect the same result. Simple as that, right? Because that's just the way things are. So, in saying that, you need to be, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power, guys. Get out there, watch a lot of videos on YouTube, and again, a lot of guys watch videos on YouTube to, entertainment, and that's okay. That's okay. But the reality is that you're not going to grow your business being entertained. Okay? You're going to grow your business by learning. And now, keep in mind that everything that you see on YouTube doesn't pertain to your business. See, because you got to realize that when you watch someone on YouTube, let's say for instance me, you're watching me, right? I've been doing this for years and years, so I perfected the way that I tackled this specific property, and it works for me. Sometimes I'll come in here and mulch everything, and I don't have to worry about bagging. The only reason I'm bagging today is because I haven't made bagging videos. I want to show you guys an example of what it looks like when I'm bagging. But sometimes I'll come in here and just blow it. Sometimes I'll come in and mulch it, and sometimes I'll bag it. So there's several ways that I'll come into a property and tackle it. So don't be under the assumption that every time that I come out here, I'm doing this way. Same thing with the sequence in which I'm working. Every occasion, I change up my sequence. And why do I change up my sequence? Simple. To minimize the boredom. Because keep in mind, guys, we are doing the same task over and over and over with every property. After a while, guys, it becomes monotonous, right? So you have to learn how to change up your routine and still be efficient. And that's what I do. Anytime I hit up a property, I change up the way I do things, change up the sequence. Because like I said on all my other videos, all the customer care about is the end result. That is it. The customer is not out there going, hey, listen, last time you came, you edged, string trim, and then mowed. How come you're mowing first, and then you're string trimming, and then you're blowing? It doesn't work like that. Okay? Simple. Now, guys, for 2023, new changes. A lot of changes you guys will not see because I don't film my guys. I don't film anything else except me. But, things that I'm changing up for 2023 will be the color of my uniform. We're gonna change that up just a little bit. The mascot for Blades of Grass, we're gonna go back to an older mascot that I used to have. And equipment. 2023, guys, we're gonna showcase all type of equipment, and I'm talking about battery powered equipment. I'm talking about gas equipment. We're gonna have new mowers. It's gonna be lawn care at a whole, guys. Everything lawn care is gonna be showcased on my channel. So that's the way we're gonna change up what I do. This way, you guys can see exactly how certain pieces of equipment work, and you can see how I use it, and it gives you a better perspective of what's out there for you guys to use, right? So you can kind of see that that's something that I'm going to do a little bit different next year. And again, guys, is because of you have to change things up, refresh things. But yeah. So the last thing I do, as I do all the time, is blow my equipment off, and then I'm going to put everything up, and then blow the property and show you the end result. But guys, thank you for supporting the channel in 2022. Looking forward to 2023 with a bang, a complete new attitude, new way of doing things. And again, it's all about being efficient and showcasing the best equipment out there, because somebody got to show you, right? Somebody has to show you what's out there for you to, purchase. So let me go ahead and close this up. And finish blowing. And guys, have a blessed one. Wishing you guys the best in 2023. Get out there, go get it. It's there for you to get it, guys. And try to be as positive as possible, okay? Because again, don't complain about the work. You're working. See you on the next one. Pop Smoke. Peace.